Hello, beautiful friends. Well, this is the first. Very excited to be live here with you today for a beautiful reason. I would like to share with you that I have been invited to run a workshop at the incredible Bloom Festival, which is going to happen in 5 weeks' time. And the person organizing the festival, Ash Movement, is going to interview me about what I'm going to be presenting for you guys, what kind of magical journey I'm going to be taking you on. And I'm really excited to welcome Ruben in now. Let's see how to do that. And he's just coming on. Beautiful.
Okay, I'm in.
Hello.
I did it. That was pretty easy.
It was super easy. Smooth. Welcome. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
interviewing me. Oh, and he's gone. Let's try that again, I guess. Maybe we jinxed it. Let's try again. There he is. Hi, Martin.
Okay,
There he is again.
I'm
Now
back.
we've got this.
Sorry about that.
All good.
So I can't use my Bluetooth headphones. Facebook doesn't like my Bluetooth headphones, so just gonna keep those off. Sorry, Facebook gods. I'm here now.
Wonderful. So nice to connect with you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
before
too.
this super exciting festival, I've been telling everybody just how much I'm looking forward to a nourishing weekend in nature with like-minded people, all the goodness.
Yeah, yeah, me too. Me too.
Mm.
I'll intro this call. Hi, Martin. Good to see you. So I'm interviewing Sophie about Bloom Festival. My name's Asher. I'm the director of the festival. I'm also a business coach. I help coaches and facilitators grow their businesses. And we're putting this really special festival. And it's actually not really a festival. It's kind of more than that. And less than that. It's an intimate community gathering. We're going to have loads of really exciting embodiment workshops, including Sophie's workshop. And it brings the adventure and the play and the excitement of a festival, but also the intentionality and the presence and the reverence of a retreat. And I haven't seen anyone else out there doing anything like this right now. So it's quite exciting. I feel like it's something new, and the people who are coming, like Sophie, just like an amazing bunch of people. So I'm really excited. She helps people with meditation, mindfulness, sound journeys. Like, you've got a lot of things that you do. It's pretty impressive. Um, and Sophie's going to be facilitating a workshop, which is a manifestation breathwork journey at the festival. So we're going to talk about your workshop. We're going to talk about what it is that you do, what's inspiring to you, and we'll see where this conversation goes. So let's start off with your workshop. Tell me, like, what is manifestation breathwork journey? Tell me about it.
Well, the people that know me about this much, they know that there's a few things that I'm really obsessed with in life. One being snakes, love snakes, and second being manifestations and manifesting my wildest dreams and helping people realize the potential that they have within themselves to live their dream life. And it's been a beautiful journey for me personally to have that realization that we are the creators of our reality. And I believe that I am, you are, we are all energy, we are all connected in this way. And that if we can raise our vibration, our frequency, our energy to become a match from the same frequency for whatever it is we wish to call into our lives, then that's what we're going to be drawing in. So really believing in the law of attraction, and really believing that every thought, every word we speak, every action we take creates an energy in our world. And through breathwork and meditation, we can create this awareness of the energy that we are putting out there, and therefore becoming aware of what we're therefore calling in and attracting into our lives. And so with this breathwork journey, what we're going to do is really, first of all, quiet as much as we can that wild monkey in our head to call ourselves into presence and into a state of alignment. And from the space with the raised vibration, we can then visualize whatever it is we want to call into our lives. And at the bottom of most of the things we ever really want to manifest is really a feeling of how we want to feel. So really diving deep into whatever emotions we wish to feel more in our lives. So yeah, really looking forward to sharing that with everyone at the festival.
Gorgeous. Thank you, Sophie. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Like it's there's only so far we can take ourselves with thought alone or with intention alone, and it's when our beliefs really drop into our bodies and we feel them running through, that there's an integrated shift, and we live in alignment with our intentions rather than thinking empowering thoughts, but then our body's actually being quite stuck. So yeah, this breathwork journey seems like a really potent opportunity to get the body in alignment with the soul's purpose.
Totally. And really moving any stagnant energy that might be there, So I feel like the more we have this free flow and awareness of our life force energy, the more we can consciously choose to guide and direct our energy and use it to create, whatever it is we wish to create in our lives. So I really believe that there's no limits, and that the only limits there are created in our minds. So tapping into that limitless potential that is there for us in the universe, and all of the goodness that we can open ourselves up to receiving. So this is really about opening ourselves up to receive all the love, all the juiciness, all the joy, all the happiness, all the bliss that I believe to be our natural state, really.
Beautiful. Yeah, I love that. I love that. And that I see a lot of people going around who are giving all the time, just contributing, and they're not building their own, they're not receiving, really. They're not giving to themselves and letting themselves receive. So I think it's a really valuable lesson to be able to receive just as much as we give. People are afraid of receiving. And I'm curious, Sophie, how does breath work help us to like drop into those energetic frequencies? How does it work?
Yes, so first of all, I really resonate with what you just said about filling our own cup, because we really can't pour from an empty cup, right? And if we're depleting ourselves, then that's also a kind of energy that we create, and we're going to receive more of that, because we are like magnets. No matter what we're putting out there, if we like it or not, we're going to receive more of it. And so with breath work, I truly believe our breath to be one of our superpowers, one of many, as well as all of our senses. So the moment we focus on our breath, the moment we focus on any of our senses, we're calling ourselves into presence, we're calling ourselves into the moment, we're really connecting to what's happening in the body. And I feel that's what's really essential, to get out of the head, out of the mind, and far away from the shoulds, far away from maybe beliefs and constructs that were installed from parents, from society, from a lot of limitations that we're carrying with us. Well, not everyone can potentially be carrying with us. And by getting out of our head and into our bodies, and essentially, especially into our hearts, and really opening our heart, coming into a place of deep gratitude and appreciation and love for what we already have, that's how we're going to call in more things to be grateful for. Naturally, more things will unfold that will bring us more joy and happiness. So the more we can get out of our heads, the more we can get into our heart space as well. What will happen is that we can connect to the wisdom of the heart to make choices based on our intuition, on our heart's wisdom, the knowledge that is deep within ourselves, because all we could ever ask for is really within us already. We just have to remember. And so that's one of the really beautiful tools of breathwork, as well as, how we breathe is directly related to how we feel. So the more that we can breathe consciously, the more we can be aware of our emotional world, this beautiful landscape of emotions that, of course, we want to experience the full range of our emotions and allow ourselves to do so. But sometimes there's a really fine line between experiencing an emotion, especially if it's a challenging one, or completely getting carried away by it. So the more we can become aware of our breath and our emotions, the more we can take that position of the observer, and the more we can be in charge of how we want to respond to what life throws at us, and have that little shift in perception, knowing that everything happens for a reason, and to fully embrace whatever is happening, really, as much as that's possible, and coming to that place faster and faster, especially when it's a challenging experience that we might be facing. Yeah, I hope that makes sense.
That sounds really empowering. That does make sense. It makes total sense. And your vibe is so high. I'm feeling it. And what I'm curious about, it's great. I get to speak to a breathwork expert and ask all the juicy questions. How do we differentiate between being in an empowered state and processing emotion to like step into an empowered state, and like overriding or spiritual bypassing? Like, how do we avoid that trap of just, oh, I'm feeling a feeling, I'm going to breath work my way out of it? How do we really authentically step into an empowered state?
I absolutely love that you're asking me this question, because this is something I have inquiring about for myself for many, many years. Personally, when I was a teenager, I was angry all the time. I was like a tough cookie to be around, because there was so much trauma that I couldn't deal with. I didn't know how to process that. That's how, it sort of came out in my environment. And so I had this really conscious shift a few years ago, when I realized, wow, but this is actually really my choice. And now when difficult emotions arise and something comes up, as much as I can, I sit with it, and I allow myself to really feel the sensations in the body, and not so much get caught in the stories, because emotions are beautiful guidance systems. They want to tell us something. It's the body communicating with us. So the more we can really listen into, where in the body am I feeling it? Maybe there's a message that wants to come through. The more we can sit with it, the better. I personally sit with it, and a lot of the times immediately gratitude will come in for whatever has happened, and I'll be like, but actually I can learn so much from this. Great. What can I take away from it? So for me, myself, I'm really figuring out, when am I actually just freaking grateful for life, and whatever has happened doesn't really faze me, or am I ignoring an emotion I don't want to feel? So I'm also I'm a mindfulness teacher, and currently studying with Insight Meditation, a mindfulness compassion teacher training, and we do a lot of inquiry around that, and it's been so fascinating to really figure out that fine line. Where is it? And yeah, it's, for me, myself, an ongoing process. So what I'm trying to do whenever emotions arise is really sit with the sensations and ask, what can I learn from it? And then most of the time, I really, really quickly come into a place of deep gratitude, because there's always something to learn from whatever experience might have happened. And now most of the time, I'm really, really stoked on life. Went from a really angry teenager to life is freaking bliss. I'm really grateful to be alive. It's a precious gift. Yeah, so it's a great question that I ask myself again and again and again. So yeah, thank you for bringing it up. I feel it's very fitting.
Mm, mm. What I'm hearing you saying is that, like, when we really meet the emotion and have full permission to experience what we're feeling and go all the way to the bottom of it, there's actually, without indulging it, there's a well of gratitude underneath that's available if we just persist with our mindfulness. And then we can let that through and bring that through.
And my teacher likes to say, attend and befriend. So the more that we can welcome the full range of emotions and fully embrace them, because it is part of being alive. It's a gift that we can feel these emotions. And every time a strong emotion arises, looking at it as a gift, knowing that, wow, there's some kind of message here. There's, maybe an action I can take, to maybe make a change in my life, or maybe there's something that really upset me. Clearly, I'm being triggered. So there's always an opportunity for growth and to learn something and get a deeper insight and understanding in who we really are and what our values are and who we want to be. So yeah, really welcoming the full range of emotions without getting completely swept away, if that's possible, by staying with the sensations.
Gorgeous. I love it. You got such a joy to you. I like really taking what you say about emotions seriously, because I can see that you're a genuinely happy person, which is really beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm curious, Sophie, like if someone's at the festival and they're looking at all the workshops and they're trying to choose, like what kind of person is going to be perfect for your breathwork workshop? What kind of people do you want to bring into this workshop?
Absolutely anyone and everyone. If you are open to exploring the depth of who you really are, please come. This is really an inside exploration. We're going to be doing a combination of connecting inward and connecting with the people in the space. But breathwork, generally speaking, it's very much about going inside and to explore the full range of what is there. Emotions, sensations, whatever might be arising, welcoming it all. And anyone who's ready to, raise their vibration, ready to really tap in, tune in, connect with yourself, connect with me, connect with the beautiful souls in the space. So it'll be very much a mixture of going inward and connecting with everyone else there. Yeah, and anyone who's ready to call in their wildest dreams. I mean, who isn't?
Yeah, totally. Beautiful. Okay. I feel like you painted a beautiful picture of the workshop that you're going to present and who it's for. I'm curious about if people want to go deeper with you, if they want to work with you between now and the festival, how can they get in touch with you? What are you offering? Tell us about that.
Yes, please do. So I have weekly community classes every Tuesday and Wednesday night. I run breathwork journeys at my studio. She's a pink little house. Her name is Rosalie. You'll love her, I promise. And we do a journey. Every week is different music. We go through meditation, breathwork, and sound. Then I offer one-on-one journeys, breathwork, as well as cacao ceremonies, private groups. I do holistic health coaching. Yeah, that's it at the moment. So yes, please feel free to reach out if you have any questions at all. Every week we go through a different theme in the community classes. And of course, if we work one-on-one, we can dive deeper on whatever your intention might be, whatever you wish to either call in, or if there's any sort of barriers, limiting beliefs, anything that you feel has been holding you back in your life, breaking through those to really help you step into your full potential, your true authentic self. I feel the more that we can be our most authentic self, the more we act in alignment with our values, the more powerful we become in many ways, because that's that energy we're radiating, with an open, wide open, loving heart full of love. It's another thing I really like to focus on self-love, because it's been such a huge journey for me. I didn't realize for many years that if anything, I was a really big bully towards myself. And it was a beautiful journey to break free from that and learning to become my own best friend and my own biggest cheerleader. And it's really, you know, something that I've made my mission to help people do, you know, learn to truly be your own best friend. And I feel that's from being in that space that, again, we are overflowing, and that's when we can really give, and that's when we can shine our light so bright that it ripples out in the community without really doing anything other than being our best selves. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
me.
yeah. It really, it really, it blows my mind how much is truly possible in life. Like, like so much more than we realize when, and like coaching a lot of clients at the moment who are just, their businesses are transforming and exploding, and it's just giving ourselves permission to dream and then dropping into the embodied current of that dream and letting it take us, and meeting the vulnerability along the way. And yeah, it's the reason I share that is it's so important to have people who stand for the power of feeling, the power of a radiant heart and joy, and how magical it is. Like magic happens in life when we're really sitting in our joy, not as a way of bypassing, but like resilient, holistic, grounded joy. So yeah, I thank you for what you're standing for. It's exciting. And I really look forward to meeting you at the festival and all the incredible people who are going to receive your workshop. Mm.
Yes, I'm looking forward to juicy hugs and lots of playtime and dancing and breathing and delicious meals together and deeply connecting in every possible way with ourselves and everyone around us. And yeah, I truly believe in the power of, like you said, the radiant, boundless, wide open heart, how that draws in so much goodness into our lives. And the more we can open our hearts to anything and everything and everyone, the more beauty will unfold and the more synchronicities happen, the more signs, the more guidance we receive, and the more we can drop into that space. So yeah, come and drop in with me.
For someone who's on the fence about coming to the festival, like they're like, oh, I don't know, I want to come, it looks cool, but I feel a bit trepidatious or uncertain. What message do you have for those people?
You will not regret coming. Do it. Come, come. Don't hold back. This will be, I truly believe, a deeply transformative, you know, life-changing experience if we allow ourselves to fully surrender and let go and receive, like you said, receive all the beauty, allow ourselves to receive, fill our cup. It's going to be an incredibly nourishing experience for everyone involved, and there's going to be so many beautiful like-minded souls looking for deep connections. I really don't think that, I think it's a no-brainer, really. If you're on the fence, this is the last push and kicking you in the bum, do it. And if you would like to receive a discounted ticket, reach out to me and I'll be able to sort you out.
Yes, I couldn't have put it better myself. Like you really get what this festival is all about. Yeah, it's going to be like a massive buffet of receiving food and experiences and connection. It's like, yeah, you get it. Gorgeous. Okay, I think we've spoken on all the things that I can think of, but Sophie, is there anything else you want to speak to before we finish up?
Um, I'm really excited. I'm really overflowing with gratitude to be a part of this festival, to co-create magic with so many incredible, inspiring facilitators, with beautiful dreamers, people who aren't afraid to dream big, like yourself, who put this incredible event together. A reminder that absolutely anything is possible. We put our mind to creating magic and it unfolds. The right people appear and it just flows. So really, really deep gratitude to be a part of this journey and to share a little bit of my magic, sprinkle it in there, and really looking forward to connecting with you all. Yeah.
Mm. Thanks, darling. Appreciate you. Appreciate your energy. Looking forward to seeing you at the festival. Gorgeous.
Yes, right back at you.
Okay, I'm gonna head off. Bye bye.
Bye.